In this video, I'll tell you everything you need to know about Amazon Private Label. Make sure you stay until the very end of the video where I tell you my best tips to help you succeed in selling private label products on Amazon. If you're new to the channel and want to learn how to make more money, subscribe and click the bell. That way you never miss a video. What is Amazon Private Label? First, let's start off with the basics. There are 4 main ways you can sell on Amazon FBA. Number 1, retail arbitrage. 2, wholesale. 3, creating your own product. And 4, Amazon Private Label. I'll go into all 4 of these briefly. So first, let's look at retail arbitrage. With retail arbitrage, you'll be going to retail stores to discover items that are on a big discount. Then you buy those discounted items, find out what their original price is, and sell them on Amazon to make a profit. As you might have guessed, this method can be pretty time-consuming since you'll constantly be bargain hunting. Now let's talk about wholesale. This process requires you to go to different manufacturers, purchase their products at the wholesale price, and then sell those products on Amazon for their retail price. This can be a great strategy, but this method is getting very competitive with more and more people doing this every day. There are a lot of sellers out there that have been wholesaling for a long time, and they could be hard to outrank. Because there are so many manufacturers out there, some of them would rather just sell their products on Amazon themselves. Next, we have creating your own product. As you might have guessed, you will have to put more effort into this practice, but on the bright side, your product will likely be very unique since you're creating it yourself. This will help give you a bigger chance of success. And last but not least, we have Amazon Private Label. In order to succeed with Amazon Private Label, you'll want to find an Amazon product that has high sales but perhaps not that many reviews. From there, you'll want to get that product and then label it as if it were your product. This involves creating a brand that improves the presentation of the original product. How to sell private label products on Amazon. There is some controversy regarding Amazon Private Label, but it can still be very profitable. You just need to put in the work to find the best product that your target market will love. As I mentioned before, this strategy requires you to put your own brand label on products that you get from a supplier. You can see that the foundation of this method all depends on how good of a product you have. There are a few things you need to think about before trying out Amazon Private Label. Keep in mind, you are not selling a brand. Rather, you are creating a brand for an item that currently exists. This implies that the dividends might take some time to show up in your pocket. Look at it like buying stocks versus having a snow cone stand. Over the long haul, buying stocks will make you more money. Here are some other things to think about. This way of selling on Amazon will require an upfront investment of money since you'll be buying items and branding them yourself. It's incredibly important to test how well the product will sell. You will need to analyze the keywords that are being used by your competitors. Taking your product for a test drive to measure its success is probably one of the most important parts of this process. Getting a steady stream of revenue is the key to making your brand grow. Selling with Amazon Private Label is a long-term game. Steps for selling private label products on Amazon. Back in 2018, private label businesses made $5.5 billion, and in the US alone, 1 out of every 4 products was a store brand or private label product. So what does this all mean? It shows us that selling private label is on the rise. Here are some important steps that can help you along your journey. Number 1, find a profitable product. A good place to begin is by looking at the best-selling products list on Amazon. This can help you figure out what consumers are purchasing and shopping for. This is very important data. You want to make sure that you avoid categories that have a lot of competition and are highly saturated. Be sure to check out the competition in whatever category you choose and see what they are doing. What's working for them? Check out and focus on newer products. Try to find items that are not yet being carried by other big retailers. You'll want to do some in-depth research into categories and departments in order to find these new items. You can also look at the Hot New Releases columns to find some good items. Number 2. Choosing the best manufacturer. Don't just choose the cheapest manufacturer that you can find. Even if you have good communication with them, going the cheapest route is still probably not the best idea. Remember that the cheapest product is cheap for a reason. It might not necessarily be the best in all instances. A good alternative can be to use lower-priced quotes to assist you in negotiating prices down with the manufacturers. Remember that manufacturers that are willing to negotiate with you usually are better at communicating overall and fulfillment. You want to try to choose a manufacturer with great services in all areas. And of course, always remember, you are free to walk away from a deal at any time if it doesn't feel right for you. After you've chosen your manufacturer, you can set up your preferred payment method. Typically, most manufacturers will take PayPal or Alibaba's Trade Assurance for secure and safe payment processing. Once you've reached this point, you want to talk to your supplier about working with private label items. The process could be as easy as having a print shop make your labels and then adding those labels to your item's packaging. Discuss this with your manufacturer to figure out what is best for you. Number 3. Have high-quality design and branding. This step is pretty self-explanatory. By investing in high-quality design and top-quality branding, you will give your customers a better overall experience. You will also be able to have a fantastic online presence when you have excellent branding and high-quality design. Number 4. Create great listings. In your product listing, you want to make sure that you include the following characteristics. A. Try to incorporate as many details as you can about your product in the description. Put as much information in the description as you can. People who are reading the product description are reading it because they are interested in the product, and they are deciding if they want to make a purchase. This is a wonderful opportunity and your golden moment to persuade them to buy your item. It's important to add keywords in the description, and you'll also want to use bullet points. Bullet points allow you to present information in a clear and concise way. B. Have important details about the item in the title. Also, keep in mind that your title should have around 100 to 150 characters, and you'll want to have your brand name in there somewhere. Keep your titles simple and clear, and be smart with your keywords. C. Keep it visually appealing. Use top-quality pictures and videos to show off your product from every angle. This will help your customers better understand how your product works and how they can use it. Typically, 6 pictures will give the buyer a good idea of what your product is all about. Number 5. Test the market. If an item catches your attention, you can test out the idea by making an Instagram account showing off the product. This will allow you to engage with customers quickly, and you can also use this account later on to drive outside traffic to your product page. In addition to that, you can also use the account to promote customer feedback with direct messages and surveys. This, of course, will greatly improve your marketing efforts. Number 6. Setting the best price. A good price range for private label products is to aim between $15 and $50. You'll have a really small profit margin if you sell a product that is less than $15. Products that are priced over $50 will start your private label business out a little slow, since most consumers who are willing to pay $50 for a product are looking for already established brands. Number 7. Using Fulfillment by Amazon, also known as FBA. Using FBA is a safe option and a no-brainer. Supported by Amazon, this fulfilling program will not only increase people's trust in your brand, but it will also be a lot less stressful on you when it comes to filling your customers' orders. Before I move on to my special tips to help you succeed, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe and click the bell. That way you never miss a money-making video. Also, type the word yes down in the comments below if you are going to try selling private label products on Amazon today. Tips for selling private label products on Amazon. In addition to selecting a product that has a high probability of succeeding, you also want to make sure that your item is as easy to ship and sell as possible. Follow the tips below to help you do this. Number 1. Make sure you can explain your product's features easily. For example, you may want to sell electronics, but unfortunately, these types of products come with a lot of hassle and customer service problems. A lot of issues can also arise in the clothing and fashion sector due to the fact that you may have to have multiple colors and sizes. So if you're thinking about selling a product in the electronics or clothing categories, you might want to change your direction. Number 2. Avoid seasonal items. It's important that you have year-round sales, not just sales during 1 month out of the year. For this reason, seasonal items are not the best idea for Amazon private label. Some items that you might want to avoid are winter clothing, Christmas products, and pretty much any other type of holiday product. Number 3. Your item needs to be easy to ship. The product needs to be able to fit into a small, flat-rate box. It also shouldn't be any heavier than 1 or 2 pounds. This will save you money down the line on shipping and throughout the fulfillment process. Number 4. Stay away from paperwork. Items that have any rules or regulations or any sort of red tape may be difficult to sell. Items that fall in this category could be food, batteries, and even toys. Try to stick with products that don't require legal paperwork or certifications and are easy to manufacture. If you're interested in drop shipping, click the video on the screen. Here, I'll tell you everything you need to know about how to drop ship on eBay so you can start making money as soon as possible.